Okay, so today I had a really funny, interesting thing happen today. We had a meeting, a Zoom meeting online with a group that I'm working with, and it was being run by a friend of mine up in New York City, but it was an international group. And what I wanted to, the topic I had tonight was for problems versus challenges, and it just so happened that this happened to be a perfect example. Sorry, y'all, I have no makeup on, and I'm in jammies. I'm like getting ready for bed. But the way we were talking about it is, we had some challenges today, to say the very least. Bless his heart, he was trying to teach some of us who are not tech savvy how to work on different things like setting up a server or hosting. And see, I don't even know the lingo. Hosting and setting up a page, and how to get an email system set up and landing pages, all these things that, we were all like deer in the headlights. And it would be like me trying to teach anesthesia to somebody who's not medical, who would just be like, nope, not here. So it was interesting because he had not problems. We didn't have problems. We had challenges. And like the thing I'm involved with right now with the 90-day challenge, it's 90 days of going on here every single day for 90 days. And I have not missed one day, and I will not miss one day, because I don't see this as a problem. This isn't a problem that I've got to come on here and do a video every night. It was a challenge. And to me, the words, you can choose for something to be a problem or choose for it to be a challenge. To me, problem sounds very negative. And challenge, well, I guess challenge could be negative depending on who you are. I think challenge is positive. I like a good challenge. So, yeah, so I guess that depends. But, so for someone to say, let's do this 90-day challenge, I'm like, woohoo, I'm in. I'm not missing that. I'm not gonna fall down on the job. But if someone would have said, oh, I got this problem, we're going to do this 90-day thing, it's kind of a problem, then I definitely wouldn't have looked at it as something positive. So today we did not have problems on our 3-hour Zoom call. We had a lot of challenges. So anyway, that's really all I had to say about that. Actually, I had something more interesting to talk about than challenges and problems. About blaming. But you know what? I'm going to save that for tomorrow night when I actually have some makeup on and I'm in like real live clothes with, I don't know, a bra. Not that y'all can see anything. I'm keeping it down here tonight. But anyway, so I'm just hopping on here to say, if you have something in your life, now obviously there are some things that truly are problems. There are some things that are truly are problems. But if it's not something, think about it. Is it something that really is a problem, or is it just something that really is a challenge? Case in point, we were going to this event yesterday, and I had both my kids and one of Ava's friends in the car, and I was trying to think of the fastest way to get there because, we're running late, because I'm an optimist. We run late. And I was like, oh, forget it. We're going to take this interstate. It'll be much faster. And we take the exit, which is going up onto an on-ramp that goes up above the interstate and then goes, there's no getting off. Once you take this exit, you're on it, like you're in it to win it. And we took the exit ramp and went up a few yards, and all of a sudden noticed everyone had pulled over to the sides with their reverse lights on. And I was like, well, that's a problem or a challenge. The challenge comes next. And everyone starts backing up, and Ava's screaming like, Mom, they're going to back into us. I'm like, no, they can see us. They're going to stop. But why is everybody back? I'll back up too in a minute, but why is I want to back up into oncoming I-430 traffic. That's smart. So I was like, God, this is a death trap. So I finally rolled my window down and yelled at the guy across from me. I was like, man, is there an active shooter? Like, what's going on up there? There's like one car sitting up there, and then there's nothing as far as you can see. And he said, no, that car just doesn't know what the hell to do. There's a huge wreck on I-630, and nobody, once you get on here, you're stuck. You're just done. There's no getting off. And I was like, oh, we're already late. I don't want to do that. And he's like, get over to the side over here and back into oncoming traffic on I-430. So this was our challenge, was to go back into oncoming traffic, which we did. I mean, people see reverse lights, they start moving, which is, you just hope, pray to God, they're all paying attention. And we managed to do it. The kids, all of us were just pale and managed to get on, turn around, and go back the other way. Well, we had challenge after challenge yesterday. Once we got there, of course, we couldn't figure out where to park. And then we had to find my mom, because my mom and stepdad were there. And then we got up there and sat with them, and we're at the event, and it was fantastic, and it was fun. And then it was time to leave, and my stepdad decides he's gonna go get the car, because my mom's hip was hurting, and we were up on this grassy hill. And he said, okay, I'll meet y'all at the gate. And I was like, where did he go? And she said, he's gonna meet us at the gate with their car to take her home, so she didn't have to walk so far. And the gate's right over here. When the event's over, they won't let us go to the gate. We gotta walk all the way down that way and then walk all the way back that way. Okay, so I'm like, we can do this. So I'm helping my mom, making sure, you know, she has a cane, her hip's hurting, but she's fine. I mean, she's healthy, but her hip's really hurting, and that makes it difficult. So we get out there, and then I realize, I'm like, where is he? I'll just call him and tell him to come pick you up over here, because we're parked way down that way. And she was like, oh, he didn't have a phone on him. It's 2020. You're gonna need to keep your phone on when you're leaving your wife, who needs a walk to the car. So we left and got all the way down there. Here's our challenge. He doesn't have a goddamn phone. I cannot call him. There's cars everywhere. I finally saw a cop and asked him, and he's like, meh. And I said, well, can you help and give us a ride down there so that she doesn't have to walk? He's like, no, I mean, I'm calling an ambulance. And I was like, oh, dear God. If you even say that loud enough, you may have to, because she'll have a heart attack if she hears that. So we ended up walking all the way in my car and then driving around until we found him. And then the big challenge comes. Then I get around and walk over, get in his car, shame him slightly for not having a phone, get back in my car, because, you know, now I'm blocking other traffic. They leave, and I look down, and my mom's phone is in the car. So she's likely yelling at him in the car right now for not having a phone, and now I've got her phone, and I can't call either one of them because I have her phone. And of course my kids are like, call daddy. I'm like, what the hell is daddy gonna do? Like, daddy can't call anybody. I got both phones in here. So we had to drive all the way to my mom's house in North Little Rock, not break into her house. I know how to get the code, and leave her phone in there. And you guys, it was just, and then leaving there, I took the kids to eat because it was just, everybody had it. And so, you know, we were hungry and tired. We went and ate, and then leaving there, where was the accident? There was a horrible accident going, down North Hills. And we had to turn around and go completely back another way. You guys, it was one challenge after another challenge after another challenge all day long that we could have looked at as problems. But each time I just kept telling the kids, we're not the ones in the accident. We're blessed. We're not the ones in the accident. We're blessed. This is just a challenge. This is a test. This is not a problem. And my mom got her phone. My stepdad's charging his phone now. And it's all good. And we just hope and pray the people that were in those accidents are well. Are well. Oh, good and well. I get my kids correct me all the time on that one. I hope they're well. Anyway, and now I'm just babbling. But I hope you guys see as many problems as you can as challenges, the ones that aren't truly problems, and turn it around and make it something more positive. So you guys, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.